So Elon Musk has picked somebody to replace him as CEO of Twitter. And there are some voices on Twitter now that are getting pretty apocalyptic, and this is going to ruin it, and all the progress that's been made is going to be destroyed, and it's going to go back to how it was before. And I'm personally not willing to go there quite yet, although this is concerning. And why is it concerning? Well, let's read the headline here. Musk draws backlash for picking World Economic Forum, let me just repeat that, World Economic Forum leader, supporter of content moderation, to run Twitter. So he has picked this advertising executive, Linda Yaccarino, to replace him. And she was with NBC Universal, and she was the company's chair of global advertising and partnerships for more than a decade. So global advertising, obviously Elon is very interested in advertising on Twitter. That's obviously a huge revenue stream and something that's taken a bit of a hit. So perhaps what he's doing here is picking somebody that he thinks will appeal to the advertisers and give large corporations an excuse to bring their advertising back to Twitter. Because she seems to have a lot of the woke bona fides that they at least pretend to care about. Like being involved with the World Economic Forum, which personally I don't like. I'm not very comfortable with the guys who want me to eat bugs and not have a car and have nothing and be happy about it. Yeah, and I'm guessing none of that's going to apply to the people running the World Economic Forum. They're not going to be eating bugs. They're going to have cars. They're going to have stuff and be happy. But anyway, she is the chairman of the World Economic Forum's Task Force on Future of Work and sits on the WEF's Media, Entertainment, and Culture Industry Governors Steering Committee. And I don't know what that is, but it sounds evil, doesn't it? Looks like she got an award from something called Global Mind. Again, that doesn't sound like something dreamt up by a Bond villain at all, does it? But anyway, she won an Inclusive Leader Award from them. She says more diversity equals better business. Isn't it kind of established now at this point that actually that's not true? Merit equals better business? Or just sanity equals better business? Okay. Here's her talking to Elon Musk.
Will you commit to be a little more specific and not tweet after 3 a.m.? People in this room would like to see that. It'll make them feel more confident.
I will aspire to tweet.
This is exactly the opposite of what I want to hear. Chastising Elon Musk for texting after 3 a.m. And the people in the room would agree. Yeah, we don't give a shit about the people in the room. Those are the wrong people. Those are the wrong people to ask. That's not the user base of Twitter. Again, this isn't giving me great confidence here.
To less after 3 a.m. But I mean, it is important that, if I were to say, yes, you can influence me, that would be wrong. That would be very wrong. Because that would be a diminishment of freedom of speech.
But I want to be specific about influencing. It's more of an open feedback loop for the advertising experts in this room to help develop Twitter into a place where they will be excited about investing more money. Product development, ad safety, content moderation. That's what the influence is.
Content moderation. For the people in this room, the advertising experts. Fuck the advertising experts. You know where they will go? They will go where the most eyes are. That's the place they can make the money. Eventually, they will go there. This is just short-term thinking here. Folding to these people right now is exactly the wrong thing to do. Just give it a bit of time. They'll come crawling back. Because at the end of the day, they've got lifestyles to maintain. They've got jobs to keep. And Elon's answer here is the right answer.
But I mean, it is important that, if I were to say, yes, you can influence me, that would be wrong. That would be very wrong. Because that would be a diminishment of freedom of speech.
But I want to be...
That's exactly the right answer there. Maybe he just brought her in to play a straight man to him. That almost felt like she was feeding him a line there so he could make his point. Maybe this is a bit of 4D chess. I'm not totally confident, I gotta be honest. And a lot of people are not very confident. Here's that Jackson Hinkle. We're all getting banned again. Luke Rudkowski. And here come the shadow bans again. And Elon Musk responded to this. He said, that will not be the case. Well, I guess we'll see. Again, I'm not willing to write off Twitter yet. I like new Twitter. I like Twitter 2.0. I think it's great. I hope it stays like this. And I find it hard to believe that Elon went through everything he's gone through since he bought the company to then just turn it back into the old version. I just wonder that if he takes his eye off the ball and leaves it in the hands of, WEF people, for God's sakes, I just feel like they're immediately going to try and ruin the whole thing. So I'm hoping for the best here, but I'm going to make a prediction. I'm going to predict that this ends up backfiring on him and he ends up having to fire her because she ends up not being very concerned with free speech at all and ends up being exactly what she looks like, which is a woke leftist who doesn't want him to make any uncomfortable tweets after 3 a.m. anymore. Anyway, please subscribe, like, and share. Sharing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.